purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly without fear for newer and richer experiences. This is a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, and it describes my life quite well. My name is Christopher Jones. I grew up in one of the worst neighborhoods in D.C. As most kids in the neighborhood, my mother raised me on her own. As a kid that was biracial, it was difficult and hard at times growing up in a mostly black neighborhood. I was constantly bullied and picked on and had to fend for myself at times because my mother worked day and night. Eventually we moved out of the neighborhood into a better neighborhood, and I went to high school. And after high school I decided that I wanted to get involved with film production, which led me to meet my best friend, who also had a strong desire to be a filmmaker. We worked day and night, and money was spent and time was spent to pursue both our wishes and dreams. I worked at a movie theater with him, and that's when I got my strongest desire and love for film. It was great to see free films and work on films and be a projectionist. I gotta say though, I don't miss the smell of popcorn. It haunts me to this day. Eventually he moved out to LA and asked me to move out there with him, and I couldn't pass it up. I loved LA, it was a lot of fun, but there were hard times, and that I couldn't find work at times. So I moved back from Los Angeles to Maryland, which is when I met my future wife, Ashley. We were friends for a while, and sparks flew, and then eventually we got married. Fortunately, she was into moving back to LA, which we did literally 3 days after our wedding. Again, times were hard, and it was difficult to find jobs. P. Diddy video here, Mariah Carey Christmas special there, but it was never enough. At the most, I was an extra on NBC shows, and that's how we usually pay the bills. I knew something was missing. I knew that this wasn't the right path for me. So we decided to move back to Maryland, and I pursued my education in teaching history with a minor in film studies. To give kids opportunity to show the passion I have for films and history is something I love to do. And I feel like this would be a great opportunity for me. As Eleanor said, you have to reach out for richer and newer experiences and have no fear.